Many individuals believe that the most challenging aspect of public speaking is memorizing lines or preparing extensively. However, the real challenge often lies in how one performs when no preparation is possible. Spontaneous speaking, responding clearly and confidently in unplanned moments, is an essential communication skill that can be developed and mastered. Lesson 1. The reality of spontaneous speaking is good. Most communication in everyday life is unplanned. Situations arise where one might be asked to introduce someone at a dinner, provide immediate feedback at work, respond during a Q&A session, or even deliver an unexpected toast. These moments are critical in shaping how confident and capable a speaker appears. For example, at Stanford's Graduate School of Business, students identified cold calls, being asked unexpected questions by professors, as a major source of stress. In response, workshops were designed to address these challenges by equipping students with spontaneous speaking skills. Lesson 2. Overcoming anxiety. Public speaking anxiety affects approximately 85% of people. This anxiety is often rooted in the misconception that speaking must be a flawless performance. In reality, there is no single, correct way to speak publicly. Effective communication depends on clarity, connection, and comfort, enabling the audience to trust the speaker. The primary objective is not perfection, but managing anxiety well enough to establish a connection. Lesson 3. Managing anxiety to connect. Effective strategies to manage anxiety include first acknowledging nervousness rather than resisting it, recognizing that anxiety signals care and engagement. Secondly, reframing the speaking situation from a performance to a conversation helps reduce pressure. Finally, focusing on the audience's comfort shifts attention outward and builds trust, which is essential for impactful communication. Lesson 4. Practicing spontaneous speaking. Spontaneous speaking is a skill that can be practiced and improved. Whether answering questions in meetings, offering on-the-spot feedback, or engaging in casual conversation, anyone can develop the ability to speak clearly and confidently when unprepared, provided they have the right tools and practice. Lesson 5. Shifting from performance to connection. Viewing communication as a conversation rather than a performance significantly changes one's approach. The goal is not to deliver a flawless speech, but to be present and authentic. Connection, rather than impressiveness, forms the foundation of effective communication. Lesson 6. Techniques to improve spontaneous speaking. 3 practical techniques can enhance spontaneous speaking. Ask questions to foster connection. Questions transform a monologue into dialogue, inviting interaction and shifting the speaker's mindset from presenting to connecting. Use conversational language. Avoid formal, distancing language. Instead, use natural, inclusive phrasing that reflects authentic speech. Anchor in the present moment. Anxiety often stems from worrying about future mistakes. Engaging in simple physical or vocal exercises before speaking, such as tongue twisters or brief walks, can ground speakers in the present and improve focus. Lesson 7. Reframing the situation. How a situation is mentally framed influences emotional response. Viewing spontaneous speaking as an opportunity rather than a threat can reduce anxiety and increase confidence. Replacing the question, "What if I mess up?" with "What if I surprise myself?" supports a mindset that favors conversation over performance. Lesson 8. Overcoming the inner critic. Self-imposed pressure often inhibits spontaneous speaking. Techniques such as the shout the wrong name exercise, intentionally misnaming objects, can help disrupt perfectionism and encourage spontaneous response without overthinking. Lesson 9. Embracing creativity with yes and. Engaging in activities that encourage building on unexpected input helps develop spontaneity. For example, exchanging imaginary gifts and responding creatively encourages acceptance of unpredictability rather than striving for perfect answers, an approach fundamental in improvisational communication. Lesson 10. Developing active listening. Effective, spontaneous communication requires active listening. When nervous, individuals often plan responses prematurely and miss key information. Exercises like spelling out spoken sentences require a deeper focus and presence, thereby enhancing listening skills. Listening to understand rather than to reply is a vital communication strategy. Lesson 11. Using structured frameworks. Organizing thoughts quickly is facilitated by simple structures such as problem, solution, benefit, identifying an issue, proposing a solution, and explaining its value. What, so what, now what. Describing a situation, its importance, and recommended action. These frameworks provide clarity and reduce cognitive load during spontaneous speaking. Lesson 12. The importance of practice. Regular practice is essential. One effective method is to sell an everyday object, such as a slinky, using the structures mentioned. This develops confidence and fluency in spontaneous communication, making it more natural over time.